Today we will be lapping the scope mounts and installing it on a CVA Scout 350 Legend. It is in a real Avid mounting vise. We also have our torque wrench, so we can torque these aluminum mounts to 15 foot-pounds when we are done. We will also be using for just quick, normal driver. First, we will have to remove the Velcro and tape that's already in the mount so we can lap it properly. Be right back. One important thing before we start, we're going to make sure everything's level. Just did this a second ago. Nice thing with this real Avid vise for your rifle, you got 4 positions that you can level. So you got side to side, back and forth, and everything is level. Let me get a close up of this bubble so you can see, nice and level. So when we're working, everything should be perfect. Alright, we're just going to do a quick before shot. This is what they look like before we lap it. I did get all of this little felt and glue that was on it best off as I could. The lapping will take off the rest. Just have the scope in here temporarily. Nothing's mounted on the top yet. I just wanted to make sure that it clear everything and I didn't have to use the higher mounted ones. Everything looks like it's going to work, so we'll continue. As you can see, they're ever so slightly off right here. So we'll get everything set up to start lapping. It's very minimal. It's hard to see in the video. Alright, we got some rags set up just so we don't get compound all over the rifle. Before we start, got some alcohol here. We're just going to clean up the lapping bar, make sure it's all smooth and there's no residual stuff on it. Okay, with our lapping bar clean, we're now going to take our lapping compound, apply some to the inside of the rings. Alright, we're going to now remove the lapping bar and check our progress. So the black Sharpie mark is hard to see, so I'm going to use this paint pen so I put them back the same way. So the front one, I'm going to put 2 marks back when I put 1, so that way I can remember. And let's check our progress. Here's one of the rags we have. Got the alcohol, so let's clean up this a little bit. Do see a noticeable difference. Let's see if it's the same on the front ring. I think this is looking really good. I've never lapped a scope before, but we'll get a close-up of it. Alright, we've been lapping for about 5 minutes. Still just this faint black line through the very center. I'm going to leave it. I don't want to remove too much material. We'll go ahead and double check it, make sure everything's lined. Alright, you can see they are almost exactly dead on. It's hard to see in the camera, but they are tip to tip. See if I focus the light. My gloves are black, so it's kind of hard to see, but they are tip to tip. We're going to get the scope mounted. Be right back. Alright, we're now mounting the scope. Get the tops on. Got some blue Loctite. For the gel kind, it's easier to control. So you can control it just a little bit coming out the top, which is perfect. Make sure we have these lined up again. Just gonna lightly put them in. Not putting them in, tightening them enough because I want to double check the level. So as of right now, I only have this one level. I got more on order, but so check a couple different directions before I tighten anything. That's still good. Our side to side is good. So get them a little snug. Make sure it doesn't come off level. Now we're still leveled. Everything is snug. I'm going to go back with 15 foot-pounds and we'll do cross patterns. Let's double check our level. We are still leveled. That is the lapping of the scope. Hope you enjoyed.